It was 2:17 in the morning. Harry was halfway through his usual security shift, walking past a laundromat he'd seen hundreds of times before. The washers were spinning, the dryers were tumbling, and the payment screen was glowing green. But there wasn't a single person inside. In the few seconds it took him to walk past, those machines had just generated $14 in revenue, while he was earning 17 an hour to check the locks. This is the core idea that Michael Gerber writes about in the E-Myth Revisited. The businesses that truly survive aren't built on endless hustle, they are built on systems that operate without you, and the data backs this up. Businesses that implement automated systems have a significantly higher success rate compared to those relying solely on manual labor. That night, Harry wasn't just walking a patrol route. He was doing research on a problem that affects most Americans, the need for a secondary income just to stay financially stable. The reality is that most people solve the money problem the same way. They trade more hours for more dollars. They pick up a weekend gig or drive for a rideshare app. And while that works for a while, eventually you find yourself running on 4 hours of sleep, burning through your health, and realizing you've simply built yourself a second job instead of a second income stream. The math is simple, there are only so many hours you can sell, but a machine doesn't sleep. A digital product doesn't take a vacation. A system doesn't call in sick. That's what Harry couldn't stop thinking about. He went home that morning, poured a cup of coffee, and started digging into businesses that could run while he was working someone else's hours. He called it his sleep income investigation. He was looking for ventures where the work happens once, but the money keeps showing up. What he found over the next few weeks fundamentally changed how he viewed money. The first idea that surprised him was ATM machines. Most people don't realize you can own these privately. With a startup cost around $3,000 for one machine, you find a high-traffic location like a gas station or barbershop, negotiate a placement deal, and load it with cash. Every time a customer makes a withdrawal, you collect a transaction fee. A single machine in a good location can generate significant monthly revenue with just about 30 minutes a week to restock the cash. Then he looked into vending machines. The concept is similar but with different products. You stock it with snacks or drinks, place it in an office building or a gym lobby, and the revenue starts flowing. The vending industry is massive, and what caught Harry's attention was a story about an operator who built a substantial annual business working just a few hours a week. That's less time than Harry spent on his Thursday night patrol route. But Harry noticed something about both of these options. They require physical machines, physical locations, and physical inventory. So he kept digging, looking for something with zero physical stock. That's when he found print on demand. You create a design, upload it to a platform, and when a customer orders a t-shirt or mug with your design, the company prints it, ships it, and handles the returns. You never touch the product. Your profit margins are high because there's no inventory cost, and the market is growing rapidly. After 3 weeks of research, Harry hit a wall. He had tabs open everywhere, spreadsheets half-filled, and a dozen ideas on his list. He was suffering from information overload. Every business looked good on paper, and every business had someone online swearing it changed their life. He was drowning in research and starving for action. This is exactly what Gerber warns about. Most people who fail at business don't fail because they picked the wrong thing. They fail because they never picked anything at all. They stay in research mode forever, becoming experts at preparation and amateurs at execution. So Harry did something uncomfortable. He stopped researching. He closed every tab, took his savings, and bought his first ATM machine. Not because it was the perfect choice, but because it was the possible choice, the one he could afford right now, this week, with the money he already had. The best business isn't the one with the highest potential, it's the one you can actually start. But what if you want to go bigger? The next level is where the real separation happens. Digital products and online courses allow you to create something once, a course on a skill you've mastered, a template pack, or an ebook, and sell it infinitely. There's no restocking, no shipping, and the revenue can be substantial. The initial creation takes real effort, but after that, it sells while you sleep. Then there's the laundromat business that started this entire investigation. The laundry industry generates billions annually. Modern laundromats run on card payment systems and remote monitoring apps, allowing owners to manage multiple locations from their phone with very little hands-on time. But the one business that changed Harry's understanding of what a system could be was self-storage facilities. On the surface, they're boring metal buildings. But underneath, they represent one of the most profitable models available. Tenants rent units online, payments process automatically, and access is controlled electronically. There's no inventory to manage because customers bring their own stuff. Overhead is low, and customers tend to stay for years, providing automatic recurring revenue. Harry knew he couldn't afford a storage facility yet, but he could see the path. Start with the ATM, stack the profits, add a vending machine, build a digital product on the side, and reinvest everything. That facility wasn't a fantasy, it was a milestone on a map he was already walking. 3 months after buying that first ATM machine, Harry checked his numbers. The revenue wasn't life-changing money, but something else was. He earned it while working his security shift, while sleeping, and while doing laundry. He had made money without trading an hour for it. For the first time, he realized that money doesn't have to come only when you show up. The question isn't which of these 7 businesses is the absolute best. They all work. The question is which one can you start with what you have right now, before the research paralysis buries another good intention? Somewhere right now, a laundromat is running with no one inside. A vending machine is dispensing a snack to a night shift worker. An online course is being purchased by a stranger in a different time zone. The owners might be sleeping, or they might be working a day job, or they might be sitting exactly where you are, wondering if any of this is real. It is real, the machines don't care what time it is. The systems don't know you're not there. The only thing standing between you and that first machine, that first product, or that first listing is the belief that you need to figure it all out before you start. You don't pick one, build one, and let it run while you sleep. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to How Invests for more insights on building real financial freedom.